So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the One Belt, One Road International competition. This is 8 players, this is $8,400. Single elimination. So if you lose, you are eliminated. This is day 1. We start with the banger of a match between Romantic and Fly100%. Romantic has been tearing it up since his comeback earlier this year. And Fly, judging from his most recent performances, is rising again. He was participating in the PPL. He was playing TH there. And yes, on paper, it's a pretty one-sided result, but he made it closer, and especially his early games were really, really good. And we know that Romantic's early game is always very conservative and very slow, so maybe this time Fly can carry it into the later stages. Herr Wusel, you beautiful man, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. That's a nice way to start the day. So, we can show you the bracket real quick. Where is it? One Belt, One Road. There we go. As I said, 8 players, single elimination. We have today Fly versus Romantic and Happy versus Angshi. Tomorrow, you have to get up for this. 120 versus Moon and Foggy. For the first time this month, we will see him on stream in a match against Nighten. The top 3 get some prize money, a chunk of this $8,400, $4,100 for the winner, $2,800 for the runner-up, $1,400 for the third place. So even if you win today and tomorrow in the quarterfinals, doesn't mean that you have guaranteed prize money. The Chinese casters, Yaya and 4Dream. So we have the bracket here. Whoopsie again. Zip, zip. Pretty cool production so far from the One Belt, One Road. So yeah, you see it again. Romantic is called Fortitude here as he changed his name. Liquipedia didn't follow that yet, so we stick with Romantic for now. Angshi, who replaces WFZ, who's playing another competition, CLS or something, was replaced by Angshi, so an undead for an undead. The game has started, has been paused, so we're waiting for the Chinese production to jump in game. Never heard of the guy to be sacrificed to Happy. Actually, he had quite some runs, especially in some WGL qualifiers. He's getting better. He's pretty good against Night Elf. He eliminated Foggy, for example, from a winner bracket. So Angshi is pretty much a rising undead from the scene, making his way from like D tier to C tier or something. Don't change his name. I think we will just stick with the known names. It's easier for all of us. So, here we have the players, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fly. TM out, TS out, AZ out, Echo out, leaves us with Northern Isles, Last Refuge, and Concealed Hill. We start on Last Refuge. Cool camera angle they use here. I haven't seen Romantic yet because I was a little late, but there he is. The Crab King is back to offline competition, representing LP Club for the first time ever offline. Fly, of course, one of the Rogue Warriors, alongside TH and Infi. Life, of course, ended his career and is not a Rogue Warrior anymore. Thank you very much, SK Gaming. Push for the 19-month resub. Hello all, the best game in the world with the best host in the world. Life is good. Thank you so much, man. Kato1 for the 26-month resub. Do you know what Remind does these days? He was doing some software development, I think. Not too sure if he still does it. It's gonna be interesting how Fly will be represented here today. How good is he? Will he continue his PPL performance, where he was really impressive, especially in this matchup? Or will Romantic just kill him? I think on paper, Romantic is a heavy favorite, but you never know. In Warcraft 3, you really, really never know. So with some impressions from the venue in Taiwan, we go in-game after taking a look at the players once again. Both from China, Romantic a lot younger, not as successful as Fly was in his career yet, but maybe his time is yet to come. A super strong 70% win rate versus ORC. He's a killer in this matchup. Killed anyone except TH. 60% versus Fly as well. And with that being said, we don't waste any more time. It's been enough talking for now, and we need some action here in this early hours at Back to Warcraft. So we're waiting for our overlay to load, and it does. Welcome to the first quarterfinal of the One Belt, One Road competition. It's Romantic versus Fly. And we have... Oh, it's Northern Isles first, by the way, not Last Refuge. Sorry for misinforming you. We have Romantic as the red human in the bottom left, starting with an Archmage, of course, and Fly. Is he a Farseer dude? Is he a Blade Master dude? He is starting to become a Farseer dude as well. We have seen this more and more from pretty much everyone. This was what he played against TH as well. So he can still play risky with Blade Master, with Farseer diving into bases and harassing here. Gotta be careful with that though. Thank you, Aqualung572 for the sub. And Romantic, how will he play this? Early aggression, most likely. Long tier 1, also very likely. Oh, even a tower. That's what we know Romantic for. Very, very long tier 1 phases, a lot of footmen, and he gets a lot of stuff done there. Kind of the question is, how good is Fly's harassment? Is he creeping a little for the lightning shield, or is he rushing over? With the grunt and 2 wolves, he's rushing over immediately, not going for a green spot. And then how will he defend the tech push during the attack against the burrows? Archmage finds the gloves. This is pretty much the worst thing he can find. And Fly is coming. The tower only now started. And the wolves can still do a little, but oh, nice positioning of the militia. The wolves can't enter at the moment. Lightning orbs fired. Wolves are in the base now, but they already took a lot of damage. You don't want to feed them to the Archmage to buff him up to level 2, so he re-summons them so far. Romantic with good micro, saving every single worker. He leaves the Water Elemental here for defense, while he's creeping with the Archmage. I really like that. Not even donating the experience to the Farseer. Now the first workers are starting to fall. 2 died already. Archmage finds level 2 though. That's exactly what he wanted. Took some time with the late summoned Water Elemental, but he got the aura. He gets the mana regeneration, and only 2 footmen left so far, but he's sending in the wolves. Even the grunt is in the base. Fly's pressure working nicely, and Romantic a little untypical for him, teching while losing the 3rd militia, and there's more to kill. Wolves are again in the base. There's so much is hurt. As I said, he killed 3, but there's more to come. But now, counter push by Romantic. Lots of peons are here, ready to repair. Grunt as well. Water Elemental is about to expire. Can he hold this burrow? That's super important, otherwise he can't go for the Shadow Hunter. Needs more peons to repair. Resources are here. The Water Elemental expires. There's no second one. And the Footman falls as well. I think Fly is holding this bravely and doing more damage in the economy here. Wolf summoned again. This is more kills for Fly. And the burrow stands. The burrow still stands. It was a lot of resources. He doesn't even have the gold to get the second hero now. But the most important thing is he's not supply stuck. Whoa, this grunt playing with fire. But, one more kill. That's 5 peasant kills. He's diving with the Farseer. I think that's the right idea. Even though he has to TP out, which he has to, definitely. He's getting 2 more kills. 1 more is the level up. Oh, Romantic, you're in trouble.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he's gonna get that at some green spot eventually. Both players crippled. He has one peasant too much. So the second hero is delayed for Fly. And Romantic is at 63 lumber with 3 wood peasants. That's horrendous. How long, how late
A player's forces are under attack.
will the Sorks be? But good timing by Romantic. He almost has another water elemental. Gets the grunt kill. No block by Fly. There's 2, 3, 4 peons not doing too much. But okay. He gets the TC. Not Shadowhunter, of course. It's the TC. And the launch. The attack for Fly is way faster. We'll even go for a blacksmith. Romantic misreading the situation? Why would you go blacksmith if there's no wyvern?
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't really get that. Lumber mill, I can totally understand. Has to rebuild a lot of peasants here. Even the Mountain King is very late. Or whatever he's going for. And I guess everything is slowing down. Yeah, Mountain King it is. No Sanctum. How? This will be like, he has 3 wood.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he kind of needs double Sanctum. Maybe he goes for the blacksmith so he doesn't have to build a second Sanctum. But I don't know. The timing is definitely on Fly's side. But we have seen this before in the PPL where he was up against TH. He had a great early games and threw back TH by a lot. But then the late game was the humans.
Town is under
Stream should be
siege.
fine, right? So wolves in the peasant line again. They shouldn't be allowed to get a kill, but they do. And I hope he replaces that peon. Otherwise, the income for Romantic will be crippled. But he's rising up to level 3. Steals what, like, this is what humans like to do at the mid stage of the game. Steals the big consumable, Potion of Greater Healing. And Berserker Strength. For years, by the way, I kind of forgot that Berserker Strength gives you 3 damage as well, so it's a very good
Player's
upgrade.
forces are under attack.
But here comes another push by Romantic, relentlessly trying to get something done. And this time, there's not too many peons able to repair, because the surface was blocked by the footman, and with 2 water elementals now on level 2, that is definitely a kill on the burrow. So production has stopped for a while. The burrow has been replaced, but this will take some time. Stormbolt coming in. He's nuking that Farseer. Has no gold for a potion at the moment, so if this continues,
Player's
could be
forces are
dangerous.
under attack.
Fly with 2 nice rings. 9 armor already on the TC. And we sure go rifle. Sanctum only now. 8 minutes in. It's one of the latest Arcane Sanctums I have ever seen in my life. So, Shaman Adept has started as he's supply stuck. This will take a while and was a pretty big investment, especially in lumber. Archmage is coming in again with quite some mana. Had no footman this time. And the peons are right next to it. Mountain King is creeping up a little as well. TC is not level 3. Farseer is not level 3. Fly is struggling a little with level, sends the Shaman back to get rid of the Water Elemental. So the strength of the Archmage is kind of gone. The Dispel is very, very strong from the Shaman, since it's single target. And so the Water Elementals are pretty much countered. The Illusion baits the Chain Lightning, gets the heal ward, which is nice. Uses one immediately. So he thought it's a real MK, and he thought he could steal the creep with the Stormbolt, but it was just an illusion, so a little mana wasted. Fly at 43. Burrow was held. Adept upgrade done. Grunts and Shaman. Will he find the necessary timing? Oh boy, everything is heard. Shop only now. The rifle army, I don't know, there's no priests. He's heavily reliant on a clap, which he doesn't have yet. So there's no slow in this human army yet. Not at all. And the Orc is claiming the Overseer Boots of Kelpalas double level up. And how important is this? Race for the heals goes both get 1, but Fly gets a Invo Potion as well. Mana on the Mountain King is pretty damn good.
Player's forces
Finds
are
the
under
connection.
attack.
But I think Fly has a big advantage here. Massive stomp, and what a lightning shield this is as well. This triggers the heal scroll immediately. Lightning shield and the Wolfie as well. Oh my god, Romantic is getting destroyed by lightning. Thunderstruck. How good was this engagement? 2 perfect stomps, early lightning shields, wrecked, getting rid of the heal scroll immediately. And how do you want to follow this up? There's no slow, there's no control, there's no dispel, there's even no damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is gonna be a tough game for Romantic. Yeah, and Fly, right idea to expand. He doesn't have the resources yet, but going for the expo at around 50 supply, Romantic can't do shit. I mean, he can maybe dodge Fly for a little and try to get some sneaky summon attacks in, or maybe drop with a Zeppelin, but that's all expensive and he can't really afford it. Needs to reproduce his army, needs to get a better army in general. Finally, okay, this is level 3. That was quite fast after all. Is this a little too ambitious? Creep check time. Romantic could come back into this game with a well-timed attack. Red spot. Goes to Fly. Item as well. Legion Doomhorn. Oh, how good. And we have a lot of mana. Look at the TC. Oh, he was bolted. But there's still so many footmen. This must be a storm, but the lightning shield again. Not as perfect as it was before. Now the priests have dispel as well. Trying to get rid of that lightning shield, but he finds the connection again with the storm. And the Woofies, level 2, finding the back line. A lot of stuff is about to fall for Romantic. This backstab backfired. Triple kill inbound. And with the Unholy Aura, it's so easy to catch up. There's still no slow. Lightning shield again. Everything is hurt. No heal scroll. Constant damage. Stomp again. Level 4. Even more movement speed. There's no way to stop this. Fly's on fire. Dodging the storm bolt. Still no control. And the chain lightning finishes the job. Romantic plummeting in supply. Gets a little bit of healing. But what is this army? Fly with a 10 supply lead while building this expo. Is it nice to see Fly back in shape or what? Unbelievable. Fly is playing this so great. Another Stormbolt might secure a kill. He's trying to prevent that with the Wolfies, but nope. TC is coming in again. Guess what? There's another stomp and he hits 6 targets once again. Lightning shield a little late, maybe. There's no consumable on the TC. Dispel comes in immediately, but there should be more lightning shield. Yep, these shamans are well equipped, but no mana on the others anymore. Purge is coming in and the normal damage is so goddamn good against the rifles. And retreats with the expo up. Now, let it pay off. Get a bigger army, get some consumables again. Romantic has spent most of this game below 40 supply. Kind of impressive how he still is in this game. There's no solution against the TC. And I don't understand Romantic. If you don't go Sorks, go Clap, but he has neither of it. So there's absolutely no control with level 2 Endurance Aura and level 1 Unholy Aura. There's so much movement speed. How are you supposed to stop the TC from stomping? There's not even breakers to mana burn or to separate the rifles from the TC. I don't think that's the right unit comp for Romantic. He never really had the chance to go out of rifle priests because everything was killed so quickly. But this is like, I think it's too heavy on the priests, too low on everything else. So a mirrored situation again from what we had in the north. Red spot for Fly. Creep Jack. There is a TP. There's also a heal scroll. And an invul and a mana potion. So a little repositioning. TC is about to be level 5. Helm of Valor. Okay. Still on the ground. Picks it up. Strength and agility. More tankiness. And the TC is trying to find the position. But the Stormbolt was well timed. Repositions everything. Creeps are still attacking Fly. He buys some time with the Storm. Not getting a kill. So no level 5. But that's still fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
There is a Tuska. That could be enough for level 5. Expos up, reinforced defenses. Thank you, Saysons, for Sayso for the 15 viewers as a host. And Fly is breaking upkeep with a Beastry now. Does the transition, more damage on everything. Raiders even maybe. That was the last bit of Stormbolt for for the Mountain King. He can't stop this TC anymore. There is no heal potion on him, so he's gotta be careful a little bit. Storm comes in. The dispels are good, but the storms are just too good. He's wasting a lot of mana before level 5, so maybe that was a little issue. Oh, in this potion, the lightning shield is gone, but that's level 5 on the Farseer as well. And this chain lightning is so strong. Multi-kill for Fly. He got this. He so got this. Purchase on the Mountain King. No. Okay, there is a way out with the TP. Chain lightning. He lets the Mountain King die. It's GG. And Fly. Very, very strong. We see the end of the game again with the two players here. God damn, what a performance. I mean, this was not the greatest not the greatest romantic performance I've ever seen. But romantic just... What was this unit comp? Just rifles and priests. That doesn't work. But Fly played it perfectly. Perfect execution of a game that was kind of handed to him because of this. But the storms and the lightning shield and the shop control was all very well done. This harass early cost Romantic so much. So much. Like the Sanctum at 8 minutes 20 tells everything. And maybe he was forced to this unit comp because he had no time and he lost so much all the time. But yeah, doesn't look too good so far. Romantic needs a different approach. His harass, Fly knew exactly it was coming and had the perfect counter to it. Romantic, I think, thought that it's enough to defend with the Water Elemental, but then he lost 3 peasants in tech. It was a little, let's say, brave to tech while the Orc is still in his base. I don't know. I feel a lot of mistakes on Romantic side. And it's interesting. Romantic, of course, always has his own meta. He doesn't play like TH or Infi. But if you compare this first map to the PPL games that TH played against Fly, it's just so different how human can dictate the game, dominate the fights. And yes, guys, Happy is in China, Happy is in Taiwan. He will be playing next after this quarterfinal in an Undead Mirror against Angshi. And yeah, we might get a semifinal of Happy versus Romantic or Happy versus Fly. 2 old mouse sports players against each other. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Blast from the past. I'm not even sure if they played at mouse at the same time. Do you guys remember? Or was Fly at World Elite already? Fly started for the German clan once, alongside Yumiko. But that's long, long time ago. So players are ready. The game starts. Map number 2 is Last Refuge. This is Romantic's pick. This is where he feels most comfortable. And then it's... what is left? Echo? I didn't write down the vetoes, I'm sorry. Yo side, how's it going? Game number 2. I guess they will pause the game immediately after the start to make sure everything's alright. No, apparently not. So we go in-game in a sec. After seeing or getting one more glimpse at the players. Rogue Warrior Fly versus LP Romantic. Let's get it on. Last Refuge is a pretty great map. And there we go. Hard to find level 3. So Fly can definitely prevent that. It's also a good Blade Master map. Because of the items here. There's a lot of them. And you can harass quite quickly. You can get for you can go for the Shadow Priests. Here at the green spots to get the consumables quickly. I wonder, Fly, Blade Master or the super successful Farseer again. Match points for the Rogue Warrior. And the altars are about to finish. Romantic, always Archmage first. Would be very, 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 very surprising to see something else. And Fly goes back to the Blade. Oh man. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. Because, you know Fly. Notoriously known for losing his Blade Master in situations where it's not really necessary. But I'm looking forward to that moment already when we'll see a classic Fly throw. Hopefully for him, this won't happen today. But okay, a little diversity. No Farseer harass anymore, so Romantic seems to know this. Not building a tower, he was building this arcane very, very early on Northern Isles. So he must be sure that he's facing a Blade Master here. I feel like Fly still really likes to play the Blade Master. And kind of goes for the Farseer where it's more efficient, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Knopf is repping his Orc bro here, saying, no, we won't see a dead Blade Master. I'm not too sure, man. So this is the Shadow Priest snipe. Not harassing immediately, and Romantic is not going for the Mercenary Camp expansion play, which would be really bold. But no inner fire here, no healing, Wand of Illusion, okay. Can cause a little distraction. One burrow tech, also super fast tech, right? No shop, no second burrow. So this is really fast, could be a Wyvern play. But same for Romantic, he's switching it up quite a bit. He's only on 4 footmen now. For his standards, that's very early. Oh, block against the Archmage? Not really, no. He can't really chase without boots. Illusion is harassing here a little. Again, early blacksmith. Okay, he saw the early orc tag. So I guess he can prepare for Wyvern. I think the Wyvern harass was not in a little bit designed for this map to buy time. This is certainly where I've seen it very early and a lot. Thank you, Endmeister TV, for the 4-month resub. Well, yeah, Romantic is having a hard time to creep, but he's creeping simultaneously now. This is level 2 for him. This is pretty nice, actually. Haven't seen it done like this. Getting both camps at the same time. Okay, that's cool. That's definitely a surprise. Fly lost track of his opponent there for a little, which is something that is never really allowed to happen with the Blade Master. Tier 2, 60% done. Fly is way ahead. 26 supply though. Is the burrow in time? No, it's a little late. So he goes buildings into second hero, I guess. Archmage did a fine job finding level 2, but that's about it. Can't get any progress from here, and wow. These footies are blocked in! The creeps and the Blade Master surround both of them. Oh, how unfortunate. Creeps get 1 kill, but it's 270 gold gone. How does he want to go for any pushes now? It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Far away from level 3. Footman army is this. He can't really creep. The green spot's almost gone. Water Elemental is just level 1. And we get a Blade Master TC Radar Walker play. Ay. And he's just sniping more. Getting a Berserker here. A little more experience. This is just creeping the entire thing. Or Fly so brave. Of course, thanks to the Wand of Illusion. He knows where his opponent is. He has all the time in the world. And what a reward this is! Scourge freaking Bone Chimes, ladies and gentlemen, with a Radar Walker build. Yep. That is so much sustain. Spirit Link and Vamp Aura. Hell yeah, baby. Romantic still at level 3. Double Sanctum this time. Didn't build a blacksmith, by the way. Did he cancel it? He built that, right? Pretty sure he did. Fly comes in if he gets this one. Romantic needs to scan. Didn't do it. Consumable goes to the Mount King. That was important. Getting the experience and the big mana. If that thing goes to Fly for the TC, he's in the world of trouble. But he finds level 3 here. Windbox getting better. Stormbolt, okay, but whatever. Next Merc Camp for Fly. This dominance. He's dictating the game. Even without the first Raider yet. Should be coming soon. Romantic. Greedy for experience. He needs to do that, but there's the Blade Master. Again, Stormbolt used for that kill. Oh, Rune Bracers as well. Yeah, Hero Nuke. Maybe not. Romantic sees him now thinking, oh damn, if I only go for the creep check. Because that wasn't enough for level 3. TC is closer to level, almost closer to level 3 than the Archmage is.
A player's forces are
Is
under
he
attack.
expanding? Level 3 TC, super fast. And Romantic is only getting these tiny little bits. Even the slipper stolen. This game is an absolute disaster for Romantic. Even claws. Double circlet, slippers, claws, vamp aura, spirit link. Holy shit, Fly is so ready for this. Here we go. Flanking from the south and snares coming. Stomp, nice as well. Blade Master dashing out the damage, focusing on the sorceress first, so there's not too much slow. Not sure. Okay, there's no dispel yet, so slow can definitely help. But there's 2 raiders with a lot of ensnare here. Stomp prevents the retreat. Does he have heal scrolls? Yes, he does. Romantic is just losing more. Maybe Romantic is just a little nervous, but Fly is doing great. As I said before in PPL, TH was able to recover from these great early games that Fly had. Oh, the heal score is gonna have so much value. And the vamp aura, of course, as well. Yeah, but Romantic, maybe not in the mental state for offline tournaments yet. It's been a long time since he's been invited to those, or qualified for those. He needs the heal scroll on the TC soon. Time to retreat now for Fly, but there's a speed scroll. There's no mana anymore. There's Ensnare. Well done. 50 supply, and again, finding this timing where he's stronger while building the expo provides so much safety. Oh, Stormbolt though. Heal scroll, not able to use it, and then all of a sudden the TC falls. That's possibly a game changer. Level 3 takes forever.
Forces are under attack.
And this is a little bit more map control for Romantic. This is a little bit towards level 3. He has clapped this time, by the way. Master about to steal this. Didn't get anything though. Combo potion should be his for the taking. No. Little too greedy. Continuing to creep. There's no reinforced defenses here. He could kill 3 burrows maybe. A little baffled by this. Fly with a drive-by. This build coming, Invis upgrade coming as well. But no breakers anymore, and this will prevent the natural counter to the TC. Expo is running, by the way. No burrow here yet, no towers at all. TP by Romantic, but Fly is retreating. Loss of a raider, that's okay.
The player's forces are
Definitely
under attack.
cheaper than the TP. Second water elemental here, but Fly still mining. At 50, that's fine. Waiting for the TC. Waiting for the revive. Now we start to get kills.
The town is under siege.
Romantic, are you fighting back into space? Zeppelin drop! Okay, let's return the favor. With this expo, he needs the Blade Master. There's a TP on him even. Can he somehow save this? No, he's giving it up. He's trading. He's trading the expansion for quite some economy here. Can Romantic afford this? It's dropping onto the peasant. 1 kill. Not multitasking too much. Getting the red spot with the TC. But okay, Romantic got the objective and kills the second expansion. But there's no mining for Romantic at all. Fly has of course still his main base. He's grinding up to level 4 just with peasant kills. Oh my god. What a genius move by Fly. This will possibly force the TP, but... Oh, Stomp on the TC again. Claws plus 12! The Blade Master is gonna be so sick once he gets this little gift from the TC, but that's the last speed scroll. The Zorks are in the base. No! Oh my god, Fly! Playing with fire, distracting the casters, but Stormbolt gets a couple of more kills. Still preventing mining though. That's the most important thing. He's slowed, okay, but there's still no mining. We will compare the gold mines once Fly is back. Another kill right here because the rally point was wrong, was on the blade. And not on the TC apparently. How much time does this guy spend in the base? So TC survived. It's plus 22 damage, okay. We're going Wyvern now, ladies and gentlemen. As we have no blacksmith and Fly knows. Second red spot. Goes to Romantic. He still has... Oh, hey. Okay, he burned through the greater mana. Not much to creep anymore. Cloak of Flames. With clap, very nice. So, 5,400. Wow, it's a 1k. It's a 1k difference. Oh boy. But can the heroes carry? What is the TC doing here? Fly! Has a speed scroll. Needs that speed scroll. Blade Master is coming. 6 breakers. Stormbolt on that Coda. Oh my god. Damage will be insane. Archmage in focus. Needs the potion. Ankh transferred. TC is in trouble as well. As no consumable. Archmage dead, but there was the Ankh. Blade Master is not super crazy yet. He didn't swap the potions, but the Archmage should be in a surround. Again, no! Kodo's fat, but not fat enough. Here, there's a TP. Uses it. Backstep for 70. Gets an exit kill. 57 supply against 46. And now it's time to exchange gifts. We have 2 Wyvern. Damage of the Orc army is going to be so sick. Blade Master's already at plus 12. Can you please give the Blade Master the claws? There we go. There we go. Plus 28 damage on the Blade Master. Romantic, how do you want to get back into this game? 4,600. Yeah. 1,150 gold difference. And this is crit level 2, guys. And he steals the consumables. Uh-oh. No invul. Okay, there's 1 invul on the Mountain King, but no heal scroll. He is bypassing the breakers. Oh, not really. Was Stormbolted before. Big damage again, but the crits for 186, forcing the invul immediately. 192. And there's no solution against these Wyvern, really. Sniping the casters. Lack of slow soon. Fly is pushing forward into the semi-final, maybe. TC has no mana anymore. Breakers did a good job, but now it's time for the Blade Master to shine. The TC did enough. Now he's providing the auras. Stormbolt on the blade has an invul, and the rune braces doesn't do too much. Next heal scroll sniped up. Clap coming in. That is good damage. Lack of a Shadow Hunter is definitely visible. Zeppelin almost falls, but there's nothing in there. 49 supply against 60. Can he get a hero kill soon? He's trying to get the Mountain King. No consumables anymore. 1 breaker. 1 Ankh. The breakers are falling. Level 5 TC. Gets the mana almost, but being burned now, and Stormbolt. But it's free reign for the blade. There's not even slow on this Blade Master anymore. Desperation by Romantic. Needs Militia for sure, but then he gets stomped to death in a bit. Hail Mary for this Blade Master. The stun is good, but not good enough. Invul, Fly. Okay, he's not giving us the Fly kill. He's going for the 204 critical strike on that MK, but he has the Ankh. Second Ankh in the game. Committing so much to this MK. Only in quotes for the item to be gone. Archmage getting the kill, getting level 5. Water Elemental's getting stronger. There's not too much dispel on Fly side. Kodobeast has not eaten, but might be getting a breaker now. There's not too much breakers anymore, and the TC is getting a storm. So the Mountain King is surrounded, gets 1 more clap out, but that's it. Goes 6 feet under, level 5 on the Blade Master, level 3 critical strikes now. This is Romantic, about to be eliminated. The Rogue Warrior, so successful here. Archmage in trouble. TP or what? Backstab if he gets a crit. He's dead. Stop! GG! He dies. Fly 2-0. Very, very, very dominant performance by the Beastmaster. And he didn't even lose his Blade Master once. Who would have thought? Fly is in the semis. Top 4 performance for him. Seems like he's back. Orcs are rising again. Lin is back in shape, back to be the best orc in the world. And even Fly is out of his slump. He became a father not too long ago, so prioritizing might have been a little off of Warcraft. Wow, that guy wore that camera guy is wearing a Rick and Morty shirt. Remos must be so happy right now. But yeah, Fly out of the slump, Orcs on the rise again, and Romantic. That was not the right approach, man. Especially Northern Isles. It was a pretty poor game, I'd say. Fly had him in a chokehold throughout the entire game. Now they're analyzing the replays together. as it seems. Goddamn. Okay, that was a good start to the Belt and Road. Best of 3, of course, only in the early stages. Only the grand final will be best of 5, but I think you could play 10 more maps here, and Fly wins all of them. Because in this game, I really didn't see a chance for Romantic. Maybe one fight, like even when the TC died, he found such a nice way of dealing with it. Even when the Expo died, he found such a nice way. Great multitasking. This was a very, very different Fly than I know him. Like, not too reliant on the Blade Master, no kamikaze attacks that he's so known for. This was a lot calmer, a lot more collected, a lot more IQ plays. Gonna be great. Next game is our world champion. The Emperor is in Taiwan. Happy will be playing Angshi in an Undead Mirror. And of course, Happy, one of the big favorites here. We have a little highlight reel from this game. These lightning shields were gorgeous. Nothing but gorgeous. Lightning shield everywhere. Stomps are always epicenters. Boom! Again. Like, was there a stomp in this game where he didn't find at least 5 targets? This is so sick. This is just beautiful. These moves, and of course, Chain Lightning follow-up. Stomps again. Oh my god. The power of the Stomp and Lightning build. In the right hands, with the right control. Is gorgeous. And yeah, that is definitely a highlight here. And the double surround soon, I guess. Yeah, Footman retreat into the trolls. And then he traps him here. Is that... Yeah. And snare. Boop! Double kill on the Footman. Like, in both games, Romantic had not the best earlies. Almost 1,000 viewers here. Nice! Only 9 AM. Pretty damn awesome. This is great production, by the way. Didn't expect this, to be honest. Here, Fly, losing the TC. At least he lost one hero, right? But the genius move, they didn't really... I think they didn't show it here, or won't show it. The Zeppelin drop of a Blade Master into a human base, preventing 1,000 gold of mining, and then things got out of control. Yeah, and then without an MK, really, or with his army, it's pathetic. Can't do anything anymore. Romantic was fighting bravely. He did his best, but not the right builds, not the right earlies. And no success in these early games for him. Stomp overpowers him. Blade Master overpowers him. And that's it for quarterfinal number 1. The Chinese go into a little break, and so do we. If you want to support the channel, feel free. It's September. You get subs 50% off. It's only $2.50 now, and we still get everything from it. So great time to sub. You get replays from the Belt and Road International competition and everything else we cast, and that's a lot nowadays. You can also throw us a donation. The links for that are in the description. You can also buy merchandise or use the Amazon ref links that we provide. Every single bit helps. So does liking, sharing, and commenting on our social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, we have a Discord. Come join us, as Metzger did for 28 months already. Go, go, go back to Warcraft forever. Less than 3. Indeed. Little break, and then we'll be right back with Happy versus Angshi.